Hey, what is going on everyone? Here we are down at the Dutch GP. This will be my first time racing on this circuit, so don't expect any miracles to happen, but it looks super fun. I've heard that it's very slippery. If you've seen some of the pre-game things from when the producers were making it and stuff, it looks awesome, and I reckon we're going to have a lot of fun. Hopefully we get a couple positions off the line, and let's get down to the track. Alrighty, here we go for flying lap number 1. Let's see, the first chicane that we will be enduring on the circuit, riding up on the gravel there, that feels like that's an odd kind of chicane there. It's like a second exit, the exit on the chicane feels really long. Now this is so cool. It's just like NASCAR but better, because NASCAR's just turning left, but this is cool. You get a side on the track. That's really cool. So far we've already had one lap set. And let's see, well, not by us of course, but I think that is Charles Leclerc behind us there. Hopefully we do not give him the slipstream. He needs to get a better lap than us, which he will undoubtedly get a better one anyway, but we can always hope and race. This feels so smooth and so clean. Getting a bit bumpy over through there, riding up on the grass. This track is so nice. It just feels like a real race circuit though. It's just got something special about it. Unfortunately many years ago it was where a couple of drivers lost their lives. But safety precautions have been updated, so hopefully it should be great for F1 2020. We'll have some awesome battles. But anyway, this chicane, I'm not sure how I feel about it. So far it seems pretty interesting, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Leclerc's going to set an absolutely stunning lap here. Here we have plenty of slipstream off us to get some good exit out of the corner. We'll be opening the DRS and setting our first lap so far. What time do we set? P7, provisional P7. I mean, not bad. Let's skip on a little bit later.
Qualifying finished. It's time to remind ourselves of our top 3. Hamilton, Vettel and Valtteri Bottas. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
Alrighty, let's see where we ended up. I mean, not bad for a first time around the circuit and our car's current performance level, but we could have done better there. Alrighty, here we are down on the track. I hope we should be able to make a couple positions into the first corner. It's a good track to go around the outside at the start. But enough said, I would like to get onto this race now and see how we can perform. Right, here come the lights. 5 red lights. And away we go. Not a bad launch there. We do have pretty good acceleration in this car, just terrible top speed. Getting past, I'm pretty sure that's Giovinazzi and the Haas. Going up through the inside there, making no contact so far. Squeezing away past multiple cars there from P17 to P14. Just like that, having to back off to avoid a collision with Giovinazzi. Going around the outside of him there, and we are right behind Ocon there, making a small bit of contact with our front wing. Just, small collision warning there. But so far off to a reasonably good start. And yeah, not much to be said. This circuit just feels so nice. It feels so raw, like way back in the day when F1 was just amazing. It still is amazing. Just over the past couple of years we've lost a little bit of interest. It's been a little bit more bland, but hopefully it's coming back for 2020. It looks, so far for the first couple of races, it's been pretty intense, pretty interesting. Congratulations to Lando on his first podium as well. But enough about that, let's get back to the task at hand. I hope this the first lap does not settle how we will be finishing, so hopefully we can get a couple of points on the board since our car is performing. It should be performing one of the last cars on the grid, but thanks to my superior driving skill and ability to handle corners, slight ability, we should be able to get just into the points. I reckon in P9 or P10 this race. We may be able to make another move on Ocon here, or maybe attempt to move, and we go around the outside. We almost make collision there, and we do get past Esteban there. That was a really nice move around the outside there. That corner is really good to make some clean moves off the start. so I definitely reckon you take advantage of that when you can. We are trying to chase down, I think that is Pierre Gasly here, and hopefully we'll be able to get past shortly. Except they should be able to power through on the straights, even though they're not made for straights, so their team, they should be much faster than us. We've gotten close enough to Gasly here to make a move around the outside. We're going to go for it there. A bit early on the acceleration to try and get through. We're now side by side out of the corner there. We should be able to get past and keep this position. But no, he is not slowing down. He's gained quite a bit of speed and does manage to keep his position. We may, this corner is not very good for a dive bomb. Maybe to go around the outside, but you will lose a lot of time either way. And we just lose about a couple tenths of Gasly there. That's very unfortunate. We were not able to keep this position here. Righty, we are close enough once again to potentially have a go at him again through the same corner. We've been trying to get him out for a bit now. We go around the outside again, taking a little bit more cautiously and wide. We are going side by side here. Hopefully we'd go into the grass there, just were trying to avoid any squeeze. Well, we got squeezed onto the grass, sorry. Stuffing up my English again. English. And we were not able to keep this. We're a lot closer to him this time though. We should be able to make a maneuver within the next couple of corners. But yeah, AlphaTauri does seem to be performing really well recently for some reason. They're not getting many, they're not managing to claim many points or even high positions, but when you try to make a move on them, they're just really defensive. And it looks like Ocon might want to have a go at us as well, but we do manage to defend for him. Ocon's got DRS and is going to make a move on us here. We're going to try and stay with him, but he is very fast. We were not able to go around the outside or on the inside. He was defending really well through there, and we do lose a position. That puts us back, further back into the pack there. That's very unfortunate. We may be able to go move from the outside. No, he is just driving very defensively and very well. Alrighty, here we are on the final corner until we come in for our stop now. We will be switching to the medium tyres to finish out the rest of the race here. I have been recently thinking for maybe my next season in career mode, I might put the races to 50%, but for now we're just going to keep it at 25. Yeah, oh, we've got a quite worn out. Oh, they've rendered in. Oh, the outfits are interesting, but a 3.1 second stop. Wow, our teammates, our pit crew's outfit just rendered in. That is the first time I've seen that. Wow, that's cool. Looks like a small portion of the field is coming for their early stops. That does look like Kimi Raikkonen there. We do manage to get out in front of him, which is quite lucky, and this Pierre Gasly has made his stop and he is just managing to slightly get away from us here. And hopefully we'll be able to catch him soon, and most of the other cars still are due for their stops. Alrighty, most of the pack is coming for their stops now. That puts us up quite a bit as we do manage to get ahead of Ocon there. Having a great battle with the Renaults recently, between Ocon and Ricciardo. Ricciardo not in this race, of course, but in a couple of the previous ones. Still not able to get past Pierre Gasly, and we are now currently sitting in P12. I would really like to make a move sometime soon, just so that we can, because we're using a lot of our tyre wear here to try and get past Gasly, and we do want to make it to the end of the race with a substantial amount of grip. But we are getting very close to Gasly in a couple of these corners here. I think these tyres are still warming up, sorry. So we should have the slight advantage even though his are newer. And we have DRS on Pierre Gasly here. We're putting it up into overtake mode for a small second there. He locks up massively on the inside right front there, and we do manage to squeeze our way past. That was a nice move there. Unfortunate for him for that huge lock up into that corner. Really helped us out there. We are now behind Carlos here. If we can get past Carlos, we will be able to get inside the points, which is exactly what we're aiming for here. Oh, and it looks like that is Lance Stroll, who is retiring from this race. Engine blowout there. That is unfortunate for him, and now looks like we have most likely secured ourselves some points for this race. That is very unfortunate for him, since we are near in the final couple of laps for this Grand Prix. Alright, we've got DRS on Carlos here. A lot of under-trace sparks there. We are getting, we should be able to make a dive into this corner quite easily. There we go, up the inside. Going a little bit wide, he may go for the switchback there. We do drive a little bit defensively, and he was trying to go side by side with us out of that corner there, and that does secure us P9 in this race so far. and I doubt we're going to be able to catch Sergio Perez. But with any luck, he maybe have a problem or have to come in for another stop, which would just be perfect. Alright, here we are finishing the penultimate lap of the, I forgot where we are. That's right, the Netherlands GP. So, yeah, here we are, we're on a bit of negative fuel here, and now we've started lap 18 of 18. We have managed to gain, we'll put a little bit of time between Sainz and myself, so we should be able to breeze through these corners here without any pressure on us. I just don't want to make a mistake because we are losing a bit of grip here. Large loss of tyre wear. Surprisingly, our tyres have been worn quite much. Why can I not speak? Anyway, they're very worn. We're losing a lot of grip. Jesus, man, I can't speak today. What is on? What's going? Ah! Oh, never mind. Maybe I should just go back to this music thing, but it's not as professional, so I don't think I will. Anyway, down in the comment section, leave a like on this video, please. But down in the comment section, tell me what you think of this track. 10 out of 10, 1 out of 10. What's your favorite section? I really enjoy this circuit. It's now one of my favorites. It's just so clean and raw. It's amazing. But here we are on the final corner of the Netherlands GP here, and we will breeze home in P9, getting ourselves a couple more points. Lots of engine parts, extremely worn, but we have done rather well to get this far up in the grid. Let's go.
We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
What a great race then, and what a magnificent victory here at the Dutch Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today. So, let's review the driver's standings. Not the result our points leader wanted, but it certainly makes things interesting going forward. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
I have to give it to Thomas. They demonstrated a very delicate touch in close proximity to other cars, as well as showing a lot of maturity and patience in difficult situations.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
What an exciting race. We did manage to scrap away through the field there and gather up ourselves a couple of points there. Rather impressive race, and well done to the team as well. We're performing a high above standard here.